Greetings, soul beings. It's Shelly Being, the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys have had a great weekend and are doing well wherever you are in the world. I know I am. I'm having a bit of a downtime, hermit mode kind of thing, which is just fine with me. So, guys, I'll be doing, I'm starting a weekly series for all the zodiac signs. And this is going to be specifically focused on healing and wisdom of words and messages from divine spirit. Of course, no matter what type of reading I'm doing, there's always some type of healing message or words of wisdom that go along with it through my channeling of my higher self and divine Holy Spirit. So, but we'll be doing these on a weekly basis. So for the beginning of the week, I'll be doing the cardinal signs such as yourself, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. Those are cardinal signs. And I'll be posting those signs on Mondays, and I'll be doing the mutable signs, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo on Tuesdays, and the fixed signs will be on Wednesday for Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. All right, so Aries, you're up next. I just did Capricorn. Let's see what divine messages you guys have. If you are new, by the way, again, I'm Shelly Bean. If you are new, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. If you are returning, welcome back. All right. Thank you very much. And if you are still here, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Please share and subscribe, as it does help my channel continue to grow and reach out to other collective that need to hear these messages. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Holy Divine Spirit, what healing message and words of wisdom do you have for Aries Collective this week? Please and thank you. What healing messages and words of wisdom do you have for Aries Collective Holy Spirit this week? Okay, you guys had 3 cards that popped out, and I'm going to read them all. Okay, we have soul, family, strength. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way, Aries. All right? Spirit is saying to be receptive to meeting new people as well, as I'm hearing. Feeling that some of you guys need to be a little more receptive to meeting new people on a soul spiritual level, specifically. Okay, we have self-care, balance. Says taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul is a must. Enjoy this time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself, what is serving me and what is taking from me? Much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Absolutely. And it's funny because Capricorn kind of had a similar message where one of their messages was that they were a little too self-sacrificing lately, and they were advised and encouraged to pull their energy back and take the power back a bit and put that power and that attention back on themselves, okay? Then we have heart opening. Listen. Opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe had always wanted for you. Right, and also, again, it speaks to allowing yourself to be receptive to making new connections on a soul spiritual level. And in order to do that, you have to open up your heart. You have to work on that heart space and be willing to listen and have new perspectives. Okay. What else, Holy Divine Spirit, do you have for Aries Collective? What other healing and words of wisdom do you have for Aries Collective this week? Please and thank you. This is the Soul Lesson Deck. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So As I'm looking at the color too of this card, this color is the sacral chakra, orange. And the sacral chakra is our second chakra, where a lot of our creativity lies, and also where our emotions and our wounds and our traumas and our shame and our guilt, um, and our anger and resentment, that's also where we store a lot of that. So maybe some of you guys also, I'm feeling, need to look into that, look into your sacral chakra possibly being blocked at this time. Maybe you feel a blockage of creativity. Maybe you don't feel like your creative juices are flowing. Maybe you feel a bit mentally stuck in terms of um, um, ideas and new projects. But whatever it is, someone here, whoever this reading is for, or whoever this resonates with, there is some guilt that needs to be faced and that needs to be released from your spirit and from your body and your mind, Aries, okay? And I'm going to read specifically what that says for you all. Okay, the energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to guilty feelings that serve no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. No one. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational. But if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. So, as stated, guilt is also a normal and necessary emotion, but it's when we stay in that emotion, when we stay there, it builds like a cancer, and that can be literally as well. Okay, so we need to be releasing the emotions that no longer serve us. We're always advised and encouraged to feel the emotions, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, or however you see it. But if you see these emotions as being negative, that is your free will to think that. Um, Allow yourself to feel those emotions, even if you deem them to be negative, but just don't stay in there. Don't stay in that place, because it literally can create a cancer. Um, Physically, it can really, all it does is really boil into a huge, huge, huge snowball of disaster, roadblocks, hurt, pain, anger, sadness, for your life. So, Aries, make sure that you are releasing. Any other messages for Aries Collective this week? Please and thank you. What are the healing messages and words of wisdom you have for Aries Collective this week? Okay, that one fell. All right. We have here drought. Drought. And what I'm getting from this card already, that there is some grounding, some earthing that some of you guys maybe need to do in terms of getting your energy grounded a little bit more, being centered a little bit more, and also there's a level of confidence that needs to be looked at, or maybe your self confidence is taking a hit somewhere, Aries. But let's get the specific meaning for this card. But I'm feeling that some of you guys may have been, there may be a level of confidence that you might be lacking, or inner power, where you don't you don't feel like you have as much power over something, um, as maybe you may have had before, or there's something regarding a lack of power, a lack of strength or confidence somewhere, that you feel that you're lacking in some area of your life. But the drought specifically says the drought card in a reading may indicate feelings of hopelessness, desperation, and victimhood. Hardship after hardship can cloud judgment and trick you into believing support is not available to you, or that you are on the wrong path. You feel like the rain will never fall again, and the parched earth beneath your feet will turn to dust. The more you see through this lens, the deeper the feelings of helplessness may seep, until you are immersed in despair that it seems all is lost. Know that support is closer than it seems. Even in the harshness of the desert, you can find water buried beneath dry riverbeds or stored inside of a cactus. You may have to dig a little deeper or search in unexpected places, but don't give up hope. And don't be afraid to ask for help, especially from Mother Earth. There's still time to turn your situation around. Exactly. I had a feeling that there's something that you guys may have been feeling like you have no control over anymore, and it maybe has taken a hit to your confidence or your self-esteem, or just your inner power or your strength in general. Okay, so Spirit wants you to keep that in mind as well, and maybe focus on that a little bit this week and doing some self-reflecting. And as we begin to close out, what's the last message you have for Aries Collective regarding their healing messages and words of wisdom? Okay. So the question Divine Spirit has for you, Aries, is what if it was easy? What if things were easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. So today's soul action, or sometime this week, in being intentional and taking time out to take this action, Aries. It says list 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. Yep. There you go, Aries. Those are your messages for this week. As always, guys, it's a pleasure. And if you need a personal reading from me for your specific situation, my information, contact information is always in the description box below. Until next time, as always, guys, be well and be at peace. Ashe.